Has anyone ever noticed that the perception of anger when it comes to women is viewed completely differently based on race? Like when a white woman gets angry, her rage is treated as rational, deserving of consideration. It fits comfortably within a cultural script that assumes her inferiority is complex and that her emotions are responses, not threats. Black women, on the other hand, are viewed as loud, irrational, aggressive, regardless of volume or content. It's a caricature that follows us around and results in this paradox that black women are often expected to endure more, yet permitted to express less. Latina anger too, it gets its own makeover. Sexualized, dramatized, exoticized. The sexy angry Latina trope recasts rage as spice, fiery, entertaining, passionate. Asian women get a whole other thing. Y'all know the show Beef on Netflix? Ali Wong didn't just make a dark comedy about road rage. She was actively pushing back against the narrow, sanitized way Asian people, especially Asian women, are usually presented in mainstream media. Her character is objectively a bad person. She's resentful, petty, competitive, spiraling, and human. The show lets her be selfish and cruel without rushing to explain it as a cultural trauma or moral failure. And this is the thing, these stereotypes are subtly ingrained in our mind based on the movies and TV shows we watch. Think about the angry Latina trope, for example. Sofia Vergara in Soul Plane, Selma Hayek in From Dusk Till Dawn, Selma Hayek in Desperado, Michelle Rodriguez in the Fast and Furious franchise, Penelope Cruz and Selma Hayek in Bandidas. What ties these together is that anger is allowed and it's a spectacle. The angry Latina can yell, throw things, threaten violence, even kill, but she's rarely allowed to analyze, accuse, demand change. Do you see what I'm getting at? Freedom Riders, spare me. All of the black female students are often portrayed as angry, hostile, resistant at the beginning of the film. Their anger signals dysfunction and danger, something to be softened and corrected through white intervention and a nice white teacher. Why this misses the mark is because the story frames their rage as confusion and misdirection, not as a valid response to structural harm. Do you see how these subtleties continue in how they play in our brain and shape our narratives, and how certain anger is allowed in certain races and it's not allowed in others? And yeah, I might be angry today, but everyone gets angry. It doesn't just happen to black women. It doesn't just happen to white women. It doesn't just happen to Latina women, so no one should be stereotyped for it.